Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Thrones of Britannia, a Total War Saga. We're playing as East Anglia, of course. This is episode 3. We're playing as Guthrum. So guys, if you still are enjoying this series and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts and opinions and feedback for the series thus far. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. However, one exception, let me know what other strategy game you would like me to prefer to Let's Play instead. So welcome back to the series, guys. This is episode 3. Man oh man, we've started off really well as Guthrum. We started off in humble beginnings in East Anglia. Alfred the Great marched upon London with 2,000 men. He was crushed, beheaded and blood-eagled by King Guthrum of East Anglia. Now, his nephew has finally come of age after someone was, what's it called? Essentially, the Hand of the King basically was holding a provincial sort of leader was there, but Ethelhelm, who is Alfred the Great's nephew, has come of age, 16 years of age, is now officially king. Wessex and their vassals are actually at war with a couple of people. They're at war with a Viking faction nearby here because they invaded. They're at war with Wales. They're also at war with this pocket of Viking kingdoms in the Midlands, just to the north here. And we're going to use that to our advantage. We will be redeclaring war upon Wessex and hopefully killing Alfred the Great's nephew. So Alfred the Great is dead, which is huge for us. In the last episode, that was the first episode, in the last episode we had a heroic siege here against the Vikings. Man, it was an awesome fight. We were outnumbered 3-1. We threw back the Viking invaders with a slop ragtag bunch of men. It was this army here, and we did quite well. So at the moment, Wessex is still a huge proposition. We've destroyed one full stack, but they still, I would say, like, this is the balance of power. This isn't correct, because as you can see, with their vassals, they've got 15 units here, they've got 18 in the north, they've got 17 here in Kent. There are a lot of men for Wessex. Whistling here as well. We've even got Carnu down here. So we are heavily outnumbered against Wessex. I will be redeclaring war against them. So how am I best to deal with them? Well, with these Vikings in the Midlands at war, I think we can use this to our advantage. As you can see here, South Saxa has invaded our lands that we've recently taken. They're just moving through, lightning and thunder, with King Swidhelm. Up in the north, there is 18 units with Ethelwald, a general of Wessex. So as you can see here, we could easily mow down these 15 units in the field here quite convincingly. However, if we do so, it's going to leave these 18 units here. Now, we know that Wessex is at war with these Viking kingdoms. Let's let them go up there, because that's where they're heading. That's how they're pushing through their lands. So what I'm going to do, it's going to take a tactical genius to pull this off, hopefully. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow the army all the way up to the Viking kingdoms. I don't want to have myself be divided and conquered. I want to consolidate these two armies, and then we push into Wessex. I want to sort of round them up, because fighting back and forth, we're just going to get smashed. Like, if I hit this army here, he's just going to go straight into my lands and like smash all that, right? So what I want to do is I'm going to push King Guthrum to up here. And I want this army to go up there and sort of follow me. I'm going to keep this army here in London because I don't trust the Kents. This is one of the harder campaigns as well, so we have to be incredibly tactically shrewd with each movement we make. Sort of more so with Wessex, we're like, okay, we've got the funds, let's attack you and help our vassals. Like, obviously the Wessex campaign was incredibly easy because it was the easier difficulty. I think this is like one of the harder campaigns, as we're just like surrounded. So hopefully, cross our fingers, we can round up South Saxa and West Saxa, obviously Wessex, and carve them up, and we'll get rid of Ethelhelm's kingdom. Faction destroyed, that's fine. And offensive tactics, that's good. So where have the armies moved up? So he's pushed to London. We want to obviously deter this offensive, so let's put you within London. we might as well move these units here to London and rally up, because we don't want them to attack just in case. Hopefully they push up and rally up with that other Wessex force, but you never know and you can't trust them to do that. So we're going to push to St Albans as best we can. Okay. We've got a chevron here. We will be fighting Wessex here today, so it don't matter. We're currently only 15 or 16 turns within this campaign, so I haven't skipped much ahead. We're still putting money into the economy. So these are the 2 territories we've taken already. So we haven't made massive swades, massive progressions into this campaign just yet. But hopefully, if we can take out some more brave men of House Wessex, we'll be laughing. So so it's going to cost 5 food. We'll be fine. Okay, good. We are bang on even there. Okay, we need food and we need it desperately. Let's end the turn and continue and see if we're at war with Wessex. Let's see what sort of happens here. So Wessex has moved north and further. I'm going to have to say Ethelhelm, because we killed Alfred the Great so early on, and it looks like my plan might have worked. Okay. So they've pushed up to St Albans here, which is interesting. I might even sit within St Albans itself. Faction encountered Norman. Is that the Normans? Maybe. I'm not too sure. They were in the south. They're actually attacking Wessex at the moment, so that should be a bit of a problem for them. I'm going to recruit another army here now, another unit here now, because we can. We've got the food for it, so let's do that. So it seems to be working. The vassals of Wessex seem to be going north. Devon, Kent doesn't seem to be doing anything. If we can get them to... Are we better off hitting them now? That's what I'm thinking. There's 12 units here and they haven't even engaged. Can we catch them straight after though? That's the thing. I'm going to have a think about this. Look, you know what? I think I'm going to give it a turn. We've got a bit of money here. I might as well upgrade this forge. It's okay. I'm going to move this army as high as I can to St Albans. We'll leave Oslick here. And we'll move this army to the border. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of consolidate on this river here to allow this army to push north. I want them to be a bit closer before I declare war. Let's end the turn and continue, and let's cross our fingers and hope that Guthrum's tactical genius works out. Well, mine, rather said, I guess. There's another Wessex army pushing up. That's good. We'll see how we go, because as you can see here, my plan seems to be working relatively well. But should I have striked last turn? That, like, the thing is, right, they've rallied up, which is absolutely perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted them to cluster. Yeah, look at that. That's perfect. So, is it currently under siege? No. Because we've got King Kopsig here, and we've got this army back here. Who's this? Leoford Stan. We've got a bit of food. I guess we could get Oslak to continue to recruit, which is fine. Look, we can attack them straight up. I wonder, if we go into diplomacy, who is at war with Wessex? Because what you can do in Total War is, if you want to declare war upon someone and you're 100% going to absolutely do it, you're sometimes better off finding someone who is already at war with them, joining their war and getting a payment and a bonus. So who is at war with these guys? Who is the biggest kingdom here in the north? 43, 36, 39. 36 is the stronger one. 43. I'm going to negotiate here with Bederborg, with King Kopsik. I will join your war against Wessex. What will you give me for it? Excessive. They consider your deal extremely generous. They want me to help them out. That's good. That is fantastic. Who else are they at war with? Okay, so I will join that war if you become my client state. If you bend the knee to Guthrum, join me. Sufficient. Will you give me a payment as well on top of that? Insulting. Insulting. So, they will bend the knee to me if we come and save them. Let's offer it. Let's join the war, because I'm going to anyway. You're kidding me. That was accepted. Oh, fantastic. That is awesome, Creative Assembly, that they sort of fixed diplomacy like that, because I swear you couldn't do that in Total War Tiller. You speak sense, I agree. King Cospic, on the cusps of defeat, has bent the knee to Guthrum, or Guthrum. That's awesome. Because now, as you can see, we now have military access within their lands. Oh, it's actually been taken, the city already. Oh, it's Wessex owned. However, they've got some guys up here. We're obviously going to run down this other army here of Swighelm. And we'll move up pretty easily. Let's run you down. And now, instead of being split apart, we've consolidated these two armies. And we're going to crush them into the pulp. As you can see here, it is a 95% of winning. This is just King Swidhelm anyway, of South Saxa, and he's going to die. We will play the battle against the Wessex army, but there we go. We've destroyed a full stack of South Saxa. We deployed 3,940, lost 243 upon the field of battle, and they deployed 1,751. I can replenish, which gives me a 7% of warriors, but we only lost 230. I'm going to kill the captives. Now, you might be wondering, well, why not take the 7% replenishment? Killing captives does nothing. Well, that's not entirely true. It kind of is a bit deceiving, as you do take on replenishments. However, it does diminish your chevrons and ranks. It doesn't tell you that. But if you kill them, it does put up those chevrons. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to push upon this army here. And we're going to bring in King Cospic. And they're going to stand and fight. Oh no, he's not going to be brought in. Regardless, we'll do a quick save and we'll charge Ethelwald. He actually was married to one of my princesses in my Wessex campaign. If you haven't gone and seen that, I fully completed that to the end game and the ultimate victory. So if you want to sort of see some end game stuff, go check out this Wessex campaign. I'm going to be doing ultimate victory here with Guthrum as well. So, okay, so we've got 3 units of spearmen, 2 swordsmen, 4 axemen, 4 longbowmen, and 2 skirmishers and 2 cavalry. We're bringing 3 spearmen, 3 swordsmen, 8 axemen, 4 cavalry, and 2 archers. Let's manually fight this battle. Okay, so what we're better off... Like, I'm just going to compare army builds to... Oh, it's a bridge battle. Fuck. Shit, okay, that's changed things up a bit, because they got arrow... They got supremacy. We need to get over the bridge. Okay, I was going to compare army builds. I was just going to bang on about, like, these army builds are going to be different, obviously, to the ones we had when we played as Wessex. I think with the Vikings we need cavalry, but we also need a lot of axes and infantry. I feel like we could probably go with maybe just 2 archers, because we want to be able to extend our front lines and swing around and flank, because Wessex and the Saxons are going to have arrow and cavalry supremacy. So if we bring a lot of cavalry and a lot of axemen, will be fine. So where are the paths over here? I've played a couple of maps on Thrones of Britannia, river crossings. Now sometimes they're a little bit deceiving. Okay, because sometimes they do have secondary points, but sometimes they don't. So on this river battle, it doesn't look like the enemy does have any. Now these guys seem to be sitting back. God knows why. They should be throwing absolutely everything they've got here to hold this bridge, because they have archer supremacy. We should not be fighting on this. Like, if we only get halfway through, we're going to lose this. There's no point of even pushing that. We need to charge over as quickly as possible and gain ground. Like, even if, like, basically try and get every single man and his dog here, and we need to push. Even if, like, we get the cavalry over here and just, like, make a thing here, like, that's what we're better off doing. We're not going to get choke point here, we've lost, effectively, because they have skirmisher and archer supremacy. So they actually... Why have they done that? Just absolute fools. Like, get everyone over here. Like, don't stop double time. Even if we have to pull cavalry here and sacrifice them, it will be worth it, trust me. So get absolutely everyone over there. We need to get over the bridge. If we can go here, we're even a little bit cut off there in that little peninsula. But get to this position here where we can somehow screen our units.
The enemy approaches.
The enemy approaches. We just need to get over this bridge. My cavalry's going to get here comfortably. Come on. What's coming at me?
We have
back because
discovered
we've got
the
archers.
enemy's hidden units.
But we effectively need a screen still until everyone gets over here. Continue to screen. Look, everyone's over, I think. So pull for this flank here. So they weren't quick enough to cut us off, which is fantastic. So I'm going to quickly pause here. So basically get everyone to head this way and get around them. We're over the bridge now, so we're effectively we're going to be able to like push as far as we want. And we want to charge them. We want to charge them straight up. We don't want to allow their skirmishers to harass us. So let's destroy this Wessex host. Let's swing my cavalry into theirs. Engage here. Peel further around. Peel further around. And maybe let you guys swing this way then go. Okay, so let's make a front line. We're going to charge their cavalry now. And we'll peel 2 more around. You're more than happy to go for there. There's spearmen here now, so fall everyone out. Effectively, once you're formed up, pretty much grab someone and do the nut bush sitting out. Do. Man, I used to fucking love that back in school. If you're not an Australian and don't know what the if you're not Australian, you might be thinking, what the fuck is the nut bush? Okay. Swing around this way.
The men have been
That's not what you think it is.
They are leaving the field.
Right, charge, men. Spearmen flank. Archers come further back here. So let's engage their front line. Man, my archers did trash. Sorry, my cavalry got smashed there for some reason. Is it because they're Thane horsemen? Pull back with these guys and then like screen them there. Right, this charge is coming in alright. Move Guthrum to drop a bonus. And probably fire upon them, man. But anyway, we're about to have a big clash of shield walls against Wessex. Charge, men! This is our first sort of big offensive against them. Even though we did destroy a couple of full stacks, this is really the major one.
Our men run.
Let's swing some of our units around where we can. And we need to swing down and engage their cavalry. Our men are fine. Holding the front line. We can get this good cavalry charge here. Push them to the river, lads! To the hot gates. Let's drown them. For the drowned god. Is there a drowned god in Norse mythology? I don't know. Okay, so why are they being so diminished? Okay. So who's sitting back here? The general. So let's move him up as best we can. Guthrum. Okay, everyone here should have a target. So you need to push for that. You need to push for that. You and that. You and that. Yeah, I don't know why they're not doing well. We do outnumber them still quite a bit. We've lost 200, they've lost 400. Maybe it's just some of our axemen. I'm not entirely sure. I just need to make sure everyone's got a proper target. Right, let's continue to let my archers hit theirs. We'll swing around and carve up these guys in a minute. And then what's in this forest here? Spearmen. Yeah, I'll swing around that then. I didn't forget them, I knew they were there.
The men have been routed.
Maybe just try and hit
They are
something there.
leaving the field.
God, they've bone buckled, haven't they? Look, I just think I'll hit these guys. If they're gonna go on the side, You know what I mean? There's no point in just having them there. Maybe swing some guys further back around to deal with that middle. They're going to charge now. That's alright. Form shield castle. Guthrum.
Our men have rallied.
Shoot into that. We need to destroy those stains. Come on. Come on, just do it. Alright, if we can kill their general, it'll be gnarly. Gnarly? Is that a word we still use in 2018? The fuck is this? I'm angry at myself for saying that. Gnarly, bro. I'm from Cali, man. It's fucking gnarly. It fucking took us... It took fucking Australia to 2018 to start saying gnarly. Funny thing about Australia, I read something recently that in the 1920s, as a gift to the Americans, the Australians gave so many thousand gum trees to the Californian government, and because California has crazy wildfires, they planted them in the 1920s, right? Gum trees are incredibly combustious. Combustious? I think that's the right word. They combust very easily. And when the Californian fires happened, the Australian gum trees just absolutely ripped through California and exploded. It took them like 100 years to grow like fully and properly, but the fucking Aussies blew up half of California. What a troll. 120 years, they get blown up. It's because like the eucalyptus in it is just so highly flammable or something. Oh, dude. That's the funniest thing when I heard that. Apart from like the death and destruction of fucking Californians losing their livelihood. That shit ain't funny, but like... The fucking Aussies, man. I know a lot of you will probably laugh with that. Alright, how many more are left here? We killed the enemy general, that's gone. So how many men have we lost? We lost 1,000, man. They actually did a lot better than what I was sort of thought. It's gone really all over the place here now. Damn, man. Some of them still seem to be holding. But I'm just really happy that we've won this. Like, that play, man. Guys at the start of the video thinking, what the hell is this Australian doing? What the hell? What do you mean they're going to consolidate and march against the Danes? I could see the AI like pathfinding. I could see him like bloody making the decision to hit those Vikings in the Midlands. See it from a mile away. Because it's like, oh, we're at war with them, we will go with them. But I don't know, maybe they just... I don't know why the hell they trusted us, to be honest. Let's let my archers turn these last men of Wessex into pin cushions. So effectively now, we've smashed 2 full stacks of Wessex and we destroyed one of their vassal armies. And, on top of that, we managed to gain a vassal. Which we otherwise could have conquered, which is huge. Like, I really hope Cospic and myself have a good relationship. I think Alfred's daughter Ethelwith must be coming of age soon. I might actually load up my Wessex save to find out exactly, because if we could somehow marry Guthrum to Alfred's daughter and have that as a military alliance and have that as my claim to Wessex, it'll be awesome. And it'll be good for Guthrum to bang Alfred's daughter after blood eagling the father. That'd be quite cool. So, he deployed 2,396. I'm going real sort of Crusader Kings 2, aren't I? on you guys. We deployed 800... yeah, we lost 866. They deployed 2,001. So, it was actually a lot more even than what I sort of thought. We only outnumbered them by 400. Not a bad battle. And they've only got 70 remaining. They killed... So, it's only about 30 from friendly fire. They killed 845. Okay, so who did most of the work? Cavalry, 207. 1054. Axemen did well there. Swordsman did well, 172. Axeman 129. And the Wild Hogs. What did the best? Just the general unit. Well, Ethelwald has been destroyed now. Oh my god! Look at that decimation. Only one unit left. We're going to take on replenishment because my guys got incredibly low because of that. We can't really do anything else. Guthrum's gone up, so let's continue with that command. Gundar is a rank 6 command. Guthrum is only 2. Look, I'm going to send Guthrum back. And then we'll run down with this. So let's do a quick save after that, because I don't want to have to, like, reload if the game crashes. That'd be the bloody epitome. 17 units. How many's in this? 13. The thing is, right, we're going to need someone to deal with Kent. Because now I think it's open. She's open, like it's open season now against Wessex. We destroyed 2 full stacks. We're not going to hit from South. We're not going to hit by South Saxa. We could get hit by Kent, but they're not going to come back from this. Ethelhelm, the boy king, insulting. He's going to want to sue for peace next turn. So, I could do a similar strat again. We'll end the turn and continue, because what I could do is I could send the 20 stack down to Kent, while at the 13 run down the remaining men of Wessex. I reckon Kopsig is probably going to take those territories. No, he's not. He's actually pulled back. We could even, like, get rid of that and just sue for peace until we get down there. And then re-offer to maybe, to go to join a war against Wessex with another one of those Viking kingdoms in the Midlands. Because, like, what's the relationship now with myself and Kospik from saving him, basically? Oh, he loves me. Look at that. 68% treaties, 55 going on. Boom. Perfect. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send these 4 units this way to Buckingham. We'll send the 13 to run down this remaining army. But we could take this settlement. We need to run them down. Whatever about the settlement, doesn't matter. We're going to head for Wessex. Leofordstead. We got another 10 units here, so let's get another one of these blokes. Probably like Axeman, that'll be fine. Let's just hope all they've disembarked. Look, I think Gundar here with units should be fine. We serve to the end. We need to start taking some of these ones, though. We could even swing back with Guthrum. The thing is, right, we can't get any more because we haven't got any more money. We might as well chuck it into pottery. The thing is, right, you're better off spending all your money throughout your turns. They've actually taken a territory. They've got 6 units, but it's fine. It's deceiving, actually, how many they have. But that's still not good. You don't want them to be taking territory from you. I still think we've done a relatively mad play. I will negotiate with Wessex once we sort of take these territories back. But I reckon they'd sue for peace. I reckon after losing that. Okay. You're not going to stop, are you, you bugger? Let's run them down. That's fine. I guess we take this settlement. The occupy. Whoa, what's with this loyalty? Where did that come from? Why did everyone become so massively loyal when I took that spot? That's insane. Also, by the way, my son's of age. Why is my son so angry? Seek a wife. Lower influence. We have insufficient funds. I guess I'm going to have to divvy up estates. Maybe I took heaps of estates. Maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe I've got too many estates. So what I'm going to do is I want to give this to Gundar. 6. Okay, that's helped his that. Yeah, that's what it was. That's all it was. I took too many estates for myself, and that instantly threw, like, all my loyalty off. That's bonkers, man. Liftling, An ill wind peace, sufficient. Yeah, I can't marry into that. I wonder if these guys have a princess. Is there any princesses nearby? Does Guthrum have any children?
You will get a fair here.
No. I really miss marriage alliances from like medieval 2. That's what I want. Okay, I actually went around in diplomacy to see if there was any princesses, and I also just quickly loaded the Wessex campaign because I wanted to see when Ethelfled, Alfred's daughter, comes of age. To be fair, she could very well have died in this series, but she comes of age in 886 AD, maybe 87. That's when she turns. So I would really like Guthrum to marry her. However, like I said, I went around in diplomacy, and there is actually a couple of princesses that are capable of marrying my bastard son.
Right.
So, where was it? It wasn't the orcs, was it? No, it was the, is it Sudri? I think it is. King Eric has a daughter, which is really good. Ud, she's 16 years of age. She's got 3 husband when governing and a 20% chance of having children. Now, I can marry her to my bastard son, which I think is quite cool. I think you're always better off marrying into another family, rather than a randomly generated daughter. It gives a bit of role-playing aspect. It's quite cool. But there was also, I believe it was Alarich here, wasn't it? No, there was someone else here.
I hope you repay my hospitality with fair
Yes,
words.
it was this Gaelic kingdom here. Themi, Lifling, Governor and Zeal. Look, you know what? I'm going to negotiate here with Sudri, and I'm going to marry the heir to her. Insulting? What? I've prepped up all this, and I might not even be able to do it. Can we offer a dowry? What do you want for it? How about I join one of your wars? Insulting. Still insulting. Look, I can join your war against Scotland. And then I'll just sue for peace. Oh, it doesn't seem like it's going to work. Can we do multiple joining wars? Look, it's definitely on the cards, so what we should do, we should just start off with a friendship. Let's start getting the ball rolling at least. Oh, come on! Well, looks like we're going to have to wait to Ethelfled. Anyway, I could even marry, the thing is, like I was saying, I could even very well just, like, divorce my wife until that happens. 400, we need to get him married off quick. Yeah, well, that sucks. I don't think it's going to happen. So what I'm going to do is just trying to get him married off. 400, 28, minor diplomatic penalties towards all factions influence. She's 28. Thin. We can always divorce her. Sure. Let's get, is it Lifing or Lifling? Lifing? Lee or Lie? Leafing? Lifing? Lifling. 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 I think we'll say Lifling. That'll do. Right, we still need to deal with these armies, and we're sort of not quite done with the episode yet. Okay, let's end the turn and continue. We'll send Guthrum to Buckingham. We might even set a co-war target as well with these guys. Why not? You're my vassal.
What?
I want a co-war. Why not? Maybe because I did it this turn? I don't know, that's fucking weird. Oh, what? They're actually running me down here. They've actually taken 2 territories in quite quick succession. Hopefully it doesn't nuke my food too much. Huh. That Wessex territory just to the left here has been taken. The west. We're about to get these guys back quickly there. I don't know who took it. Here come crime and punishment, just what we need. You have captured a murderer who has committed heinous crimes. Your warriors say that there was never one more deserving of death. Perhaps even, excruciating death of the bloody. Or however, English tradition at a trial must be held. The execution, whilst inevitable, must be carried out according to local law. Should you use people's traditions or use those? So, we can go with the army or with the English. At the moment, we seem to be going with the army. But I really want to do a Blood Eagle. We need to sort of keep this in check, don't we? So I guess we go try and hang the criminal. I guess because we want to try and keep this on par. So mine it, rain of blood. It's good. We just have to do it. Well, that sucks. Rebellion, and we need to get our food back in track. So Hellborg there. Heimborg has taken that. Huh, they've taken Buckingham. Still want to push that way on top of them. I need military access to get there, but it's going to piss them off. Now we might as well do it. Right, now that you're in the city, let's run you down. Ethelred. I'm sick of your bullshit through my lands. Boom. Dead. We've officially destroyed that pesky Wessex army. Let's reoccupy and we've got our food back on track. Let's push now here and take that. We've got a bit of food. We might as well continue up in Kent. And you've gone up in stats now. Rank 7 Gundar is. Let's head down towards Wessex because they probably haven't even got an army. Like, who the hell even is this? Leofridstan. This 17 units here are going to be quite hard to deal with, so we will send Gundar and you down to Kent. But I'm going to let Guthrum just basically try and push to Winchester. Like, that's what we need to do. We need to really push for Winchester now. At the moment, would they sue for peace? Would Ethelhelm sue for peace? Sufficient. He wouldn't do it for a vassalship. I was just more curious myself. Well, unfortunately, guys, on that note, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully, you've enjoyed this episode. We smashed 2 full stacks of Wessex, maybe even 2.5. What we're going to do is, like I said, we'll probably might take Oxford and Dorset off camera. We basically want to push down for the siege of Wessex. We'll swing around with these guys here as well and circumnavigate Kent. But we've done well. We've done really well in this series. We destroyed a full stack here with Alfred the Great. So basically, I think we've destroyed 3 or 4 stacks of Wessex so far, with only our 1 full stack and a half. I think we're doing really well. Liftling has been married off. We always can divorce her. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. We're going to continue this East Anglia campaign. Just want to say a huge thank you to the Creative Assembly for providing me early access for Thrones of Britannia. So a huge thank you to them and their community outreach manager. So thank you very much again. What else? Oh yeah, Thrones of Britannia is being released on the 3rd of May, the 4th of May if you are in Australia. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series. And if you would like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.